There is someone who is spiritually being generous, is how it came out. Take that as it resonates. There could be a person on your spirit team that is telling you that there is some generosity, some luck, some abundance, some miracles coming through for you. That just came through in the meditation. I am burning a cinnamon stick to clear out any blockages in abundance, in your finances. Right. Bring it in here. Shout out to Coffee Shops, the sponsor of the channel here, Pinktropimedia TV, and a client partner with Pinktropi Media Group. If you are interested in a private reading or a personal reading, all of that information is down below. We do conscious based media here, and today we are focusing on a tarot reading for the collective. Now, this is going to just be what you need to know right now, honey, because it has been tumultuous for me, just up, down, around, all types of unforeseen things. But you know what? At the end of the day, one thing that I do want to share is when you pray and manifest and put things in the universe, know that it happens immediately right then and there, right? And the sooner that you accept it, whether you can see it or not, right? Whether you know how it's coming or not, the quicker it does get to you. So that was a message I just shared with my beautiful daughter this morning, and I'm going to share it with y'all as well. Let's see what animal spirit we have coming through for your collective message right now. What do you need to know right now? I think I said very much spirit. What did I say? Magic works through you. Yes, the scarab beetle spirit is here for you. And this is a timeless message. So whenever you see this message, there is a message here for you from your light-bearing ancestors and spirit guides. And they're here to let you know you could be 52 years old. There's a number 52 there, which reduces down to the number 7. And beetles in spirituality, feel free to do your Googles to get additional messages. But beetles do represent magic. And, in Egyptian culture, they oftentimes represented a connection to the divine. Mm-hmm. And a strength, perseverance, right? They're small, but they can handle a lot, right? So remember that you are magical. You could be a life path 7. You could be born on the 7th. July can be significant for you. And then we have the swan spirit at the bottom of the deck. That's the energy that is not readily available to be seen right now, or need some type of spiritual confirmation because you can feel it coming. I feel it coming, babe. I feel it coming, baby. I don't know whose song that is. I don't know where that came from, but that's for you. This is the number 60. Again, you could be 60 years old. You could be a life path 6. You could be born on the 6th. June could be a significant month for you to realize that the swan spirit is here to tell you that it's time for a deep dive. And it was in reverse. So with this deck, that does come with the protection message of diving deep, taking that internal look. What are you focusing on? What do you focus on when you wake up in the morning, when you get up every day, before you go to sleep? How are you talking to yourself? How are you focusing on yourself? What time are you taking to be with yourself? Solitude and silence, putting the phone away, turning the music off, turning the lights off, and just listening to your breath, listening to the magic that it really is within you. You wake up every day, you can see, you can walk, you can breathe, you can talk, you can think. I mean, there's a whole system. There's a whole digestive system, ventricular system, vein system, all of that. There's a whole system happening within you that you take for granted every day, right? And how much distractions do you have in a day that allows you to take that for granted? Hmm? Well, it's time for a deep dive into how are you treating yourself, speaking to yourself, choreography. Love this card. It is so beautiful. It reminds me of like Doctor Strange. So number 12, I mean, that could be an age, but this ain't a kids channel. Just in case you is a child, is 0505 is just on the timer. This reduces down to the number three. I also saw 333 in the meditation, which is Isis, Papa Legba, and in numerology, which is Ifa and Santeria with Papa Legba in Ilegua. Threes represent creation energy, right? And that card speaks about choreography and choreographing the parameters and the boundaries of your life and how you are responding to things, how you are seeing things, what you choose to pay attention to. Choreography again is, the dancing in the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 steps all coming together to make a beautiful team. So you could be a life path 12. You could be born on the 12th, born on the 3. You could be a life path 3. March could have been significant. March is the third month of the Gregorian calendar. So that could have been a specific month for you. I also saw March in the meditation. Actually, I saw March 333. Oh, I don't know if you just heard that, but that was a universal confirmation. I do use those. It was a thud upstairs. What else did I see? I saw something about Virgo and children. At the bottom of the deck here, this is the number 35. Again, could be your age. I hear a siren in the background. Summon the rain. Very interesting to be at the bottom of the deck. That reduces down to the number 8. 8 speaks about receiving your gifts and all that you are supposed to receive. Can you hear that? Can you hear that siren, police siren? Which spiritual message for sirens is that there is a protected message coming, that there is something coming in rather fast to save you, help you, and it will be protected. Okay. Your spirit guides here today are telling you, first of all, relax. That's what I'm getting. With the summon the rain and the swan spirit, that's water energy. That's emotional energy. That's being in the Yemaya, which is also Santeria and Ifa deity for water flowing within. Allow things to leave you so that things can be received by you. Allow yourself to work through whatever emotions, whatever challenges, right? Water flows around rocks and eventually beats it down, baby, wears it down. So don't let anything that seems like a challenge or an obstacle in your way make you feel like it is impossible for you to choreograph the magic within you and do whatever you need to do to manipulate your reality, right? I don't know who needed to hear that, but remember that you are in control of this. Don't let nothing knock you off your pivot, although there will be some shit. There will be some shit, honey, that will knock you off your pivot. Let's see. Ten of Swords is what's showing up as being hidden from you right now. There's some type of brutal ending here, a brutal ending regarding betrayal for someone. It's hidden from you though, so probably not your energy. We'll take a look. Gemini energy could definitely be significant as the Lovers, which is another 6 card. You had 6 somewhere. Yeah, you had 60 with the Swan. The Lovers is coming up as what you need to know about right now. Some type of decision in love. The 6 of Swords. Okay, so double sixes. Again, for me, when there's 2 sixes, it is about aligning the mind, getting rid of stinking thinking, right? How are you thinking about something? There's a 6 of Swords here about moving on to calmer shores or better waters. And then there's a King of Swords. Okay, so yes, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini coming through heavy in the reading. That's in the good stuff about the outcome of this message, though. And then there's the 8 of Pentacle. And this Tower moment wanted to come out as well, which is Aries and Scorpio energy, some type of fast, abrupt, unexpected shift. 7 of Cups is there at the bottom. Something about options. Before I pull that bottom row like I normally do, I'm going to just get an overall energy for what you need to know. There's definitely a lot here about your mindset and your mental with all these swords here, which do speak about thoughts, communication, messages, words. Overall, look at you. You have a 5 of Swords in reverse. Now, when I do readings for myself in polar reversal, sometimes again, that energy is pointing to like me, pointing to internal things. So the Five of Swords speaks about cutting things out of your life. Instead of the Five of Wands being like a friendly fight or competition, the Five of Swords is like, no, I'm gonna kill your ass. Like I sliced you out, cut you out. That's more of like an argument that ends something. Now, with it being in reverse, for you, that could be something internal just because of how the oracle cards came out. There's a Page of Cups that is clarifying this Ten of Swords. There is somebody here who is sorry, may want to apologize after some type of brutal ending, or has a crush on you, or wants to come in and give you some type of message. Pages are messages about an emotional revelation that they've had after a brutal ending. There's also a Strength in reverse, clarifying the Lovers, both major arcanas. The Strength in reverse speaks about not having the courage to overcome something, or feeling insecure is what keeps coming out, although I don't use that word with the Strength in reverse. But hey, Leo energy could be significant. The Hangman, yes, is clarifying the Six of Swords. There is someone here, Pisces energy, that is waiting to receive some type of divine assistance, divine enlightenment on how to move forward or get to a better place. Wow, then you've got a King of Pentacles, or the King of Coins in this deck. Well, that is clarifying the King of Swords. The King of Pentacles is in reverse. That is someone who is not having good finances. But I mean, it's in the good stuff for you. So we'll clarify that. And then we also have the Eight of Swords in reverse. So someone coming out of some type of mental prison here. Coming out of a mental prison, finally feeling like you're not trapped. There's double eights there again. So 888 and the Two of Swords. Okay, for some of you, there's somebody you're not speaking to. There's someone that you're not speaking to. And it looks like this was someone who had to make a decision in love between two people, usually with the Lovers. Something just tells me to shuffle, cut the deck for the bottom. Yeah, the Chariot energy. There's something here possibly about Cancer energy, as it is the Chariot, or some type of travel, move, journey. It does speak about being determined and motivated to succeed in doing so. See, and there's a Five of Cups right underneath it. There's someone who is regretful, remorseful, sorry. I'm talking about like tears with the Five of Cups that something didn't work out. One second, because that's a lot. There's a Page of Pentacles at the bottom of this clarifying deck. Okay, I see two kings here. So for some of you, it could be you that needed to make a decision between two masculine energies. Could be a, air placement or an earth placement. That's Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, Libra, Gemini, Aquarius. And there's also this Page of Cups here. Now, pages do represent children or like small thoughts, messages. A Page of Cups for me is an apology or a crush, right? There's somebody who wants to apologize about something, about some type of argument. They want to come out of this sword energy for sure, with the Eight of Swords in reverse, the Ten of Swords starting the reading, the Eight of Swords ending the reading. The overall energy is being Five of Swords in reverse, Six of Swords, and the Hangman dead in the middle of the reading. This is someone who maybe just had to like leave a situation. The Six of Swords speaks about having to escape a situation with the clothes on your back, right? A very dire, get out of Dodge now situation. Again, Pisces energy, Sun, Moon, Rising, under Venus, or season could have been significant for you. Where am I at? See, I feel like I was talking a lot. First and foremost, I need to know, clarify this Five of Swords in reverse. What are we talking about? Take it as it resonates. Look, as I'm like, take it as it resonates. For some of you, this is a person. For some of you, this is your energy. A King of Wands pops right on out. There is another king here. So we have three kings, technically. The only one that's not here is the King of Cups. The King of Wands is facing the past. So this is someone from your past, again, that, okay, well, for some of you, This is someone from your past. Could have been an Aries, Sagittarius, Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising under Venus, someone that you met during one of those seasons. Or this is someone that is coming towards you that is leaving something from their past, because the King of Wands is facing that Ten of Swords. Oh, and there's an Ace of Cups. So, yes, for some of you, this is someone brand new who wants to come in and bring you a brand new, overwhelming offer in love, a new beginning in love. That is romance. Now, if you are identifying as a king or as a masculine energy here, and you possibly are just now leaving a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini female with this Queen of Swords here, then there is someone that you have your eyes on as far as wanting to come through and give this new cup of love. And then, of course, if you are not identifying in a masculine energy, because it doesn't have to be man and female, right? Masculine energy is being aggressive, going after what you want. Feminine energy is sitting still, allowing it to come to you, right? Nurturing those that come to you. So give me more information on this King of Swords, please. Clarify the King of Swords here. Now, the King of Swords is determined, focused. Oof, the Hangman came out again. You know what I say when it comes out twice or thrice in two different decks? It's the universe saying, I said what I said. As you can see, 1616 was just on the timer. July 7th, 7/7, sevens in general could be significant for you. I just heard someone's trying to get some type of spiritual enlightenment after either a failed marriage, a failed investment, some type of financial insecurity here. Yeah, and then the Magician at the bottom of the deck. The Magician is Aries energy, Taurus energy. For me, it's Virgo and Gemini traditionally. Okay, there's someone who is trying to manifest some type of divine enlightenment here. Interesting. They're overwhelmed by something. And there's that confirmation there. There's this Ace of Pentacles here, which is the seed for a stable beginning. I mean, that's also my engagement card, like marriage, proposal, engagement. Loft. Okay, Ace of Pentacles. Still at the bottom of the deck. We'll see if that comes out again. You already have the Ace of Cups. For some of you, there is somebody who wants to marry you. They have ended a relationship with someone who betrayed them. They are ready to move forward after cutting this person out of their life. And again, this could also, of course, be you or the person coming towards you. And they are ready for something new and divine. Clarify the Lover's card, please. Clarify the Lover's card. Oh, High Priestess. Yes, this is someone who is being intuitively guided towards you. Now, to have the Magician and the High Priestess, for me, if you've been watching me for a while, you know that that's my divine counterpart. Those are my divine counterpart cards. The Magi and the High Priestess. The Magician makes shit shake. The High Priestess knows what's going to happen from the rooter to the tutor. She can see the beginning and the end without saying a word. And then there's that Page of Cups again. So someone here has a crush on someone who is seen as a high priestess. They could do tarot like me. They could do some type of divination. Whoever it is, they are tapped into the divine and seen as high ranking in the spiritual realm. And there's someone here who is recognizing that that's what they deserve, and a counterpart could be an Aries or a Scorpio with this Emperor, but this is someone who is established. We got these two kings here. One of them is in reverse. The King of Pentacles in reverse ain't nowhere near an emperor. The emperor is the king of all of the kings. Okay. So the fact that I have three kings out here and missing one, it looks like this is an emperor who is in their King of Cups energy, or will be in their King of Cups energy after they come towards you, because the page is very small, right? You got the page, then the knight, then the queen, then the king. So in order to be the emperor, you would have had to have been all of those. Oh, and then there's this Knight of Cups right underneath it. I think that's super interesting to note. That's why the strength card is in reverse. There's someone who's trying to get the courage. You know, I always hear that I've been watching you for so very long, trying to get the courage up to be so strong. Hey, I really want to meet you. I mean, whoever's song that is, it is always in my reading. But that is how they feel, that Jodeci, come and talk to me. They want to come and talk to you with this Knight of Cups. Now, there's a Knight of Wands here and an Eight of Wands. So, I mean, this might be someone that you see as a fuck girl or a fuck boy, you know, a little Tatiana. You think that's all they want is the sex. And I mean, they do with the King of Wands here, but they want way more than that. Very interesting. Okay, wait. Clarify the Six of Swords. Clarify the Six of Swords. Yep, the Chariot. Again, you have the Chariot at the bottom of the deck. This is someone who is could be at a distance from you, needs to travel to come see you, wants you to travel to come see them. They need to drive to you. Someone who is moving towards you or moving to your city, manifesting that you come and move in with them. That's interesting. Cancer energy again. So I have Taurus, Virgo, Aries, Scorpio, Gemini, Cancer. And then this Two of Cups. There's someone who is determined to come in, and it could be through friendship at first, right? With this Page of Cups and Two of Cups, Ace of Cups. I mean, just cups, cups, cups. This is someone who has love to give and is taking a leap of faith to do so. That's Aries again. Now, this is a leap of faith soul journey here. And then I do have the Eight of Swords again, which is in reverse at the end of your reading. So there's just someone who is like really in their head about it. Let me see why. Clarify, maybe because they got to work right now with the Eight of Pentacles. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles for me. Yep, Four of Wands. Ooh, they're working hard on a commitment, a stable offer. That is my twin flame card. You do see that this is an altar here, right? With the Four of Wands. It's also my marriage card. The Four of Wands speaks about stability in the home, domestic, but also familial, like rejoice in celebration. So again, marriage is really what keeps coming out. There's someone who wants to commit to you either by moving in with you or marrying you. Or they also maybe want to give you some type of financial offer at work or something like that, maybe working from home that comes out of nowhere. Damn, and there's the Empress. So I have the Emperor. Wow, yeah. Someone sees you as their divine feminine energy. Yep. I have an emperor and an empress, a magician and a high priestess. You guys are here to do work together for the world. That's a lot. That is kind of overwhelming to someone who maybe was not into spirituality. And for whatever reason, they've either been overlooking it. I just saw 2255 on the timer, or they think that you're going to reject it because, okay, for some of you, this is a past person who wants to come back and apologize after they betrayed you. They, you know what I'm saying, ghosted you, walked out on you, left you with the Chariot. They abandoned you. They abandoned you and went towards someone else, possibly a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. A Queen of Swords, someone who is not emotional, someone who uses logic over emotion. They was on their fuckboy shit. Yeah, I think they want to come in and tell you about this, about some type of legal situation. And again, that is Libra energy, some type of justice or karmic situation that they went towards. This is a new person with this page, though. They might want to send you a message. They might want to invite you somewhere. There are technically 4 cups here. So yeah, 5 cups. Oh yeah. Yeah. So for some of you, this is someone who is very sad that whatever they left you for didn't work out. Whatever they chose over you didn't work out. Now, that's up to you. Okay. Because I really don't see that you're being guided to go back with that person. What I'm seeing is that you're being guided to follow your intuition on this new emperor, new, strong, stable offer that's coming in. Clarify the tower moment, please. Clarify the tower moment, please. Yep, that is the tower moment. This page, I put him back in there and he hopped right back. Page is good news, investment, a job opportunity, an approved application, an approved loan. That pentacle is your material wealth, right? This also can have something to do with children. I told you children came up in the meditation. This person may want to make you the mother of their new child. Very nice. And then we have the King of Cups here as well. Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. And that was the one king that was missing. So, yeah, this is a person who has done the navigation on their emotions to get out of this mental prison that they were in emotionally. And they're ready to make a decision in love that is going to be a fast, abrupt, and unexpected decision for you, taking this leap of faith to come towards what they've been planning. And it looks like what they've been planning is marriage and building a legacy. Wow, because this is the King of Pentacles upright again. That is the husband card, or someone who is very much financially stable. And again, they could be coming in to work with you, invest in your business idea. This is technically not a love reading, but what they're offering you is going to be something that you fall in love with, and some type of union and partnership that you guys do together to build wealth. And yeah, for the majority of you, exactly. There's someone who's coming in really fast to give you a message to do that. Could be online with the world. Capricorn energy could be significant. Um, but there's somebody that's like watching you get this offer. I mean, either watching you or wanting to come in, and like, you have two people here. One of them is way more stable than the other, and the other looks like it was somebody in the past that slept on you. Oh, that is technically your reading. Yes, Capricorn energy, season, or sun, moon, rising, and or Venus can be significant. Your north node, or sorry, south node. Take a look at where your south node is. You could have a south node in Capricorn. And then you've got 9 here, which again speaks about introspection or reaching the end of a cycle, reaching the end of a journey, not quite being there. I'm just, because I got a little bit more time and I'm kind of nosy, let me just pull from the homegrown really quickly here, because that is your reading. Your reading is that the magic that you have been manifesting and feeling coming, speeding and careening towards you. And it looks like for some of you, this is like love and business. Like, you could be in business with your counterpart. That's what it looks like. It looks like a partnership or a union that you pour a lot of love into, but it starts as a friendship with an unlikely pair. And that might be why you are contemplating on if you should go backwards towards someone that you've ended contact with, or that shitted on you, is how it's really coming out. Yeah, look, I want you so bad. And it was in the reverse. So either somebody from your past that maybe you used to want really bad, again, South Node, look at that, South Node came out again. There could be someone that you used to want really bad, you don't want them anymore, and now all of a sudden they want to come back to you after you have something way more stable coming towards you. Fasting could be significant. I fast on the day of the week that I was born, every week from sun up to sundown. That might be important for someone. September, and it was in reverse. You also had that 9 that came out with the rune, which is, September is the 9th month in the Gregorian calendar. So last September of last year could have been something significant. Yes, this was someone who was avoiding being official with you because they were going towards someone else. Starry was in reverse. Could have been something about looking up at the stars. Maybe you were looking up at the stars. You could have had a dream about stars. This person coming towards you could be a star, I'm hearing, like star power, or a millionaire. 27, 28, 29 degrees in your natal chart, especially in a water or a earth sign, is the millionaire degree in your natal chart, which states that you will be a millionaire in this lifetime. I told you that there's someone who's coming toward you who's bringing you that. 222 could be significant for you. They're bringing you like some type of offer or business idea that is absolutely going to change your life. I'm hearing your family. Yeah, your ancestors will handle them for you. Ignore this past person for sure. Yep, trust your gut. That's that high priestess energy again. Trust your gut. You know that this person was doing you dirty, and that they left you, and that they only want to come back because you're doing better than you was when you were with them. Exactly. Rejected. They rejected your ass, and you are being advised to reject their ass. Yeah, because they think that they have you fooled. They think that you still Debbie Dum Dum. They think that you still butter, butterhead Betty. Things didn't work out with that other person, so that's why they're trying to come towards you. Also, this new person realizes, yeah, things didn't work out with who they're leaving, and they want to come towards you as well. All right, stuck energy in reverse. Yeah, that past energy is still stuck on you. It's still stuck on you too, is what I'm hearing. Shake that shit off. It's you and me against the world. That was in reverse. That's what this past person going to try to come in and say. But again, plan to travel. The chariot card did come up. There's somebody either coming in at a long distance and wants to go on a trip with you. Yeah, look at this. Choose yourself. And it was in reverse. So that person from the past that you basically only had in your life because you wasn't choosing yourself. Yeah, no. Toast. Ooh, now what I just saw was like a champagne toast, an announcement for business, for some type of, for that Ace of Pentacle, for some type of offer. They think you are so amazing. Yeah, this new person thinks you're amazing and has some type of offer or something that specifically for you. There was a, and I just heard a thump as a confirmation. There was a hidden pregnancy, or there will be. Now you may get pregnant by this new person and decide to hide it. Yeah, look at that. They regret how they treated you. In the reverse, this person in the past regrets how they treated you now, but who gives a fuck, right? Yep. They tried to play you like a sneaky link. They sure did. They could drive a Dodge. You could drive a Dodge. You could see a Dodge. All right, that's pretty much it. And last May could be significant. Deep conversations are about to happen. And then there's a new beginning here in reverse. I could go all day, right? This person wants a new beginning with you. I do not believe that's what you are being advised to do, but of course you have free will. Do what you need to do. Hopefully this message reached who it was supposed to reach. Please like this video. Please subscribe if you like the way that I read, and check me out in the next one. Peace.